That's the wrong button.
Hello!
Brianna, thank you for the resub.
Woo!
Shuffles in. Hey, Druid.
Hi. I'm really sorry about yesterday. I was very, very sick yesterday.
Yeah, but she's doing okay now.
I'm doing a little better. I am no longer living in the bathroom anymore.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah.
We're back in Mahogany Town.
Mahogany.
Yep. Back in Mahogany Town. Druid, Brianna. How you guys doing?
I mean, technically, Brianna.
Yeah, that's true.
Get fucked.
So
Mahogany!
So
I'm glad somebody got that reference.
So this douche fuck who won't let us leave, he sells you a Rage candy bar. Make sure you pick up one of those, by the way. Just
a Rage candy bar?
Rage candy bar.
I need that. I don't know how to spell your name, so chaos it is.
Fucking fair.
She's the one with the eyes. You're the one with the E's, I think, right? Yeah.
God damn it.
What?
Who's in this house?
Hopefully.
Brianna.
Yeah.
Okay, oh yeah. So we have a few more trainers to fight near the Lake of Rage, and after taking care of the Gyarados, actually taking care of the Team Rocket thing, more trainers spawn up there, I believe. So we're gonna take care of that. Then we're gonna go do some gym leader shit.
I know, cause like out of habit, as like I go to call Druid, and then sometimes I say Bree, and I'm like, wait a minute,
yeah,
because
like,
in my head I think B-R-I. I know it's spelled a billion different ways, but it's because
I
have been friends with Brianna since like middle school.
But like we
Chaos.
But like we know Druid's fucking name, and we just don't call her by her name.
I know. I'm sorry. We have Bree 1 and Bree 2.
Yeah.
Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Let me see you guys.
Beans, I gotta spank your cute butt.
Shellbell, Heartgold, King's Rock.
He's cuddling.
Okay.
Imagine having a name. Can't relate.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Real question, are you Brianna or Brianna?
Oh yeah, those are technically different names, aren't they?
Yeah.
How you doing, Missile?
Depends how pissed off my dad is. Do you have a preference?
That's funny.
Of enunciation?
Depends how pissed off my dad is. That's good shit.
Oh my god. It's
relatable.
So scary when my parents are mad. Bree, get it off there. Alright, cool.
Like the cheese. Respectable. You can use cut to get a single apricorn if you want.
Cheese.
We have cheese.
I know. When I started feeling a little better, Jameson made me 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and they were delicious.
I'm doing good. Get to go to Roast tomorrow. Today I was reminded how much I love
the mouse.
The mouse? Well, I don't know what that is, but that's awesome.
My mother insists it's Brianna, and I insist that as long as you don't call me Brittany, we good.
I mean, that's also fair, ain't it? You know that thing where, like, when your parents yell at you, they call you all by all your siblings' names? My mom did that, but I'm her only child. So, like, she would call me, like, my cousins or the cat before she got to me, and I'm like, motherfucker. Like, you have one kid.
Technically, she's the motherfucky. Just saying.
This man has a Gyarados. But yeah, hope y'all are ready for, well, it's gonna be a lot of really easy battles this entire fucking video.
Wee. Because Persephone's a bad bitch.
I mean that, but also, like, after we finish off the next gym leader, there's a quote-unquote dungeon, but it's more like just an annoyance.
Oof.
Because the level scaling in this game is awful. It's Christian, Brianna, whichever one you are.
For a long time.
There's gonna be... Oh, sorry, you read it.
Actually, my name was gonna be Bree. My dad checked on that name when he was 7. When he told my maternal donor she blew up, didn't want me named after a cheese. I don't remember what name she came up for me, but they weren't great, and she was asleep after birth, so when the doctor came in with the paperwork to fill out my birth certificate, he named me.
Oof.
That's hilarious.
Didn't want me named
Alexa, off!
Didn't want me named after a cheese. Come on now. Like, people are named after dumber shit.
Seriously, we have like Northwest Blanket and fucking...
whatever the fuck.
Coochie Lips or something, I'm sure.
Donor LMAO. I have a cousin named Hitomi. I know. Oh god. So yeah, so this is the flooded Lake of Rage. These are all trees.
There isn't a drop of Asian blood in her mind.
Oh. That's... I mean, you can name your kid whatever you want, I suppose, but that is...
I feel like that's better than some other fucking...
Yeah.
Her father was just a fucking weeb.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have named her, like, Naruto or something, you know? Like, it could always be worse.
Yeah, even though I don't want kids, I absolutely have thought about, like, names, and mine would all be hippie names, like, probably, like, Sage or Willow or shit like that.
I mean, Willow's cute.
Willow is cute.
So we got another item up here. Secret power.
I don't remember the names of that aunt's other kids.
Is that because they were normal, or... like, was Hitomi just the weird one?
Beans, I gotta get up and get my bread out of the oven, but you're so cute.
I know she has something Nico but armor the rest of her fucking football team.
Oof.
Oh dear.
She sounds like one of those people who needs a better hobby than having kids. That's like half my family. I'm like, y'all need a better hobby. I like Sebastian and James and Natasha and Nori and Darcy.
Darcy, huh?
I have a nephew named Blake.
I like that name.
This dude uses a TM for hidden power. Which is...
I've got like a list.
I don't actually remember where in this game you check what hidden power you have, but like, well, I mean, I might use it.
This is a lot of extra effort to get hidden power.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is back when hidden power could go all the way up to 70 base power, so it was better.
Yeah.
They didn't gut it to being, like, locked at 60 until Gen 5.
And then just took it away, right?
And then they deleted it in Sword and Shield, yes.
Because Sword and Shield is stupid.
I don't blame them deleting certain moves, because some Pokemon moves, like, literally do not need to exist, but hidden power is debatable.
Why is the booze always gone?
Because
somebody keeps drinking the booze. Because you drank it already? I seriously drink so little. I have Kahlua from when we moved in almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's probably bad by now.
Coffee liquor doesn't really ever... Like, shit like that doesn't really go bad. It can go...
I don't believe that's true at all.
No, it doesn't really go off. It doesn't go bad, but it can be a little off.
I have mead we made before we moved here. Oh, God.
You know, alcohol is like a natural... preservative, because it's, you know.
I guess. So we picked up the choice specs. These...
Bruh, I bought a liter of vodka less than a month ago. It's almost gone. Jesus fucking Christ.
This, I don't know if it's actually good. We haven't opened the box or the bottle since we closed them. I mean, wouldn't that keep them better longer if they were still sealed shut, right? That's how that works?
Well, yeah, because if it's still sealed, it's probably fine, and where it's something with mead, which usually has honey in it, honey also doesn't ever go bad.
Speaking of shit going bad, you need to go get your bread. We're gonna catch your house on fire.
I know, and then I was gonna have a piece of bread, and I feel bad that I'm already leaving, but I'll be back, and I'm sorry. I suck!
I literally told you I could have started the stream after the bread was done, but you told me just to do it now.
Yeah.
I want bread. Well, good news. Your wife is coming back with bread. Two loaves of bread. Hello. Shan never apologized for bread. Missile knows what's up. Missile knows what's fucking up. It's not like it's the only alcohol I've drank in that time. Brianna, dude, do we need to, like, have an intervention? Like, you doing okay, friend? I want to make cinnamon rolls today, but we have no milk. Fucking rip. That's the worst, isn't it? When you're like, I'm gonna make this thing, and then you're missing, like, one thing. And, like, you don't want to go to the effort of getting that one thing because you're just like, that's the only thing I'm going to use it for right now. Or you just can't because it's, like, fucking 3 a.m. and you're hungry. That's usually more what happens to me. I'm starting to think I might have a problem. Well, I mean, hey, the first step is, admitting it, right? You could just try getting addicted to something else, like, yeah, Shannon, of course.
Porn? I mean, yeah, you could get addicted to porn, I guess.
Fresh bread!
I'm definitely not an alcoholic, but I go through booze real fast. I mean, hey, as long as you can still function in life, who cares, right?
Yeah. I have reached my cottagecore dream. I also picked a ton of dandelion, holy shit, dandelion head
Dandaflower.
flowers. And I made dandelion lemon honey tea, and it was super good.
Jameson, the only reason I'm ever awake at 2 or 3 in the morning is either late gamer night or mass anxiety attacks. You
Same.
don't ever get up for a sweet midnight sandwich?
No. That's just a you thing.
No.
Bro, I started pouring before I started drinking. I get this horrible guilt about it, even though I know it's fine, because I was raised very Catholic. So, I try to get over that.
Drinking or porn?
Porn.
Oh. She's like, fuck it, I'll drink whatever I want.
It's like, I feel really guilty, but it's like, it's literally just like a natural human feeling.
Yeah.
For some people anyway, not everybody. So.
My thoughts exactly, Jameson. No, sometimes when I eat, I suffer immensely. I mean, that's fair, Sam. Does she mean the drinking or the porn?
Sorry.
What you gotta do to solve that is just start masturbating while also just drink, like binge drinking.
No.
Why not?
That sounds awful. I literally one time drank while I took a hot shower, and then I got so dizzy I never did it again.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I only had like one drink.
Yeah, you're a lightweight combined.
I am such a lightweight.
You're a lightweight combined with your meds make it so drinking. Yeah, I mean, you save a lot of money if you ever start going to bars. Let's give Victoria a level here because she's really close.
Bread.
Bread. Do magic card.
I'm sorry, I somehow went from dandelions to porn and drinking.
And that's just how we are. Psych meds make drinking so easy. Yeah, why isn't everyone on these? Ooh, oh. Alright. Have we actually, I don't know if we've actually, like, put Victoria up front yet. Oh god. Look at her fucking head. She's looking right into your soul. No, but I mean, like, I don't have much to have the conversation because I don't drink. I don't got a problem with people who do drink, mostly, but like, I just don't do it.
And that's completely fine and okay, and you don't even have to owe anybody an explanation.
I don't really have an explanation, I just don't do it.
Yeah. You know, and that's a decision you've made, and 100% will respect that.
I may not be addicted to either of those, but you know what I am addicted to? This.
Is it a plane?
Oh, it's a tank.
That's great.
That tank, its camouflage looks like a pizza with green peppers on it.
Mmm.
Which now I want.
This is a really good batch of bread.
Good. I will consume all of it.
Not all of it. I want some of it.
I want food. Then get food. Obtain food. There we go. But what?
Wifey, if you're hungry,
I just ate before the stream. Well,
if you're hungry,
yeah,
get fucking
If
food.
you're still hungry, then obviously you didn't eat enough.
Yes. And there's no arguing. Discord.
Oh, Discord. Oh man, how's it going? Yeah. Is that tank on fire?
Yes.
Oh. What happened there?
Disaster, apparently.
But what food? I'd just like find a sandwich or something. I respect your decision not to drink, but I want to get Champlaster and let you deal with her. Bold of you to assume I'd be dealing with her. I'd be putting her in bed and locking the door.
And honestly, with drinking, I would never want to get plastered. Like, I'm down for a drink or two, max, but I never have any interest of getting super fucking drunk.
Yeah, and no offense, if you did enjoy getting drunk, I wouldn't fucking put up with it. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with people who drink, but I have a problem with people who are just, like, drunk all the time.
Mm.
That's the Panther Guard was one of the best tanks of the war by some. I disagree with that statement. Did you know that the Panther's engine likes to spontaneously combust without warning? How can you be considered the best tank when sometimes your engine just fucking explodes? I feel like that's a thing you need to iron out before you're allowed to take titles.
I want to know what kind of drunk Shan is. I'm clingy. I'm very lovey-dovey. I'm like, I love you. You're so cute, and I love you, and I love you. That's all I do.
My current team is Fraligator, Togetic, Scizor, Pupitar, and Espeon. Do you see the problem with my team? Besides the fact that there's only 5 dudes in it? I guess people are biased and refuse to accept that either the Moss or King Tiger is better. I think as long as your engine doesn't fucking explode, it's better. Besides the 5 Pokemon thing. Let's see. Pupitar and Togetic aren't fully evolved yet.
Aren't you pretty weak to fire?
I mean, Scizor's 4 times weak to fire, but Pupitar and Fraligator cover that. I'm not sure. So this is the Ice Gym. So I hope you like sliding puzzles.
Flashbacks to Twilight Princess.
Look at this dude snowboarding on tiles.
What a virgin.
You can't
say that! I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Shannon.
He's from Virginia.
Oh my god, Shannon. You're gonna give me a fucking condition.
Last time I got very drunk, I told my father he didn't love me and never hugged me. He still feels bad about it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm honest.
Jesus Christ, they said you're clingy, not fucking, like, destroying people. Look at Swinub. I love Swinub. He's so cute.
He is cute. Now he's dead.
Yeah, he's very dead.
He's from, you know, Virginia.
Shannon, stop trying to save it, alright?
He did his best.
You know... You know what? I'm gonna go do this, actually. I'm sorry. I should have done this earlier, but I'm just thinking about it, and now I'm
sorry. I always forget that one is... Oh.
Hey, we got the Safari Zone upgrade. So, see how long that fucking took? So, alright, let's just, alright, that's fine.
Would you like a piece of bread?
I'm good right now, thank you, though. This is while I conned him into a hug. The King Tiger had transmission issues, the mouse was super heavy, and any Russian tanks sucked. Oof. Let me just, there we go. I'm just gonna go take care of something real quick that I want to do now, because I changed my mind. I wasn't gonna do this, but now I'm doing it.
I also hit my head on a lot of things like I just fucking did. Ow. You
okay? Drink more, the pain will go away. Don't really have a counter for ice types. Oh, true. Ice types, huh? Unfortunately, like, all the good fire types are, like, kind of non-existent in this game.
What about rock?
Well, she has Pupitar for that.
Yeah.
Jameson is a fucking genius. There you go. I'm not really sure. Like, You see, it's funny, when I was planning out this team, like, the stacked ice weakness was actually, like, something I had to deal with a lot. Because, like, when you look at it, right, it's like, you know, I had to use Druid. She's weak to ice. And then Nidoking, he's not here, obviously, but he was weak to ice. So then I had to be like, okay, I gotta figure this out. Because if you guys made me pick, like, Chikorita, half the team was gonna be weak to ice. And that was gonna be a nightmare to deal with, but thankfully, Chikorita didn't win. Let me just do this real quick.
Up the stairs.
Up the elevator.
Elevator.
Ice is annoying to do. Because the thing is, like, people always shit on, like, the Sinnoh games for, like, the whole lack of fire types thing, but, like, this game's not much better, because it's like, oh, I want to use, like, Houndour, and it's like, it's exclusive to Kanto. And it's like, I want to use Slugma for some reason. It's like, either raise a level on Egg or wait till fucking Kanto. It's like, you don't have a ton of good options for that either. Like, what are you gonna use, Flareon? Like, what, don't hate yourself that much. I'm gonna grab another Fire Blast TM for Sriracha. I wasn't gonna bother, but I don't care anymore. I'll also grab Solar Beam. I don't have Sunny Day, though. Thunder.
Delicious homemade bread.
Random mixer tonight. I have a drink that's 2 shots vodka, 1 shot mixer. Alright. Good luck. You know what? I'm not gonna teach anyone this right now, but just for like shits later, maybe.
Oh, and I get my first vaccine tomorrow. And I hate shots.
Yeah, what time do you gotta do that? Do we gotta end like at a weird time tonight?
No, it's like 3:30.
Okay, cool. Don't fireballs go.
Yeah, I gotta get my first actual vaccine, and it's just like, for someone who's covered in tattoos, when they're like, I'm afraid of needles, sometimes the people are like, fucking really? You're a pussy. But it's like, the needles are entirely different. Yeah, because it's like a 1 shot versus like the, I imagine it feels different. Yeah, because you get like the shot in your arm and it goes deeper, whereas, the tattoo needles only partially go through the epidermis. If you had a really bad injury to that part of your skin, it can completely be gone, That's how people get laser done. It just lasers off
your skin.
The sections of that skin, I'm
gonna switch to Scotcha. This one, my second shot is the 11th. If you're 11 shots deep, oh my god, it's happening again.
Oh my.
No, thanks. Yeah, I try to use that tool too. It kind of sucks. For reference, as a team builder, it's supposed to like calculate your shit and be like, this is what you're weak to, blah blah blah. But it really, it doesn't work very well.
Like, honestly, it's like, with a game like this, I personally don't necessarily think it's entirely necessary.
It's not, but if you
I get some people get really passionate, yourself included, about, like, doing, like, Pokemon Online and shit like that. I'm glad it's a game where you don't have to think about it too hard. If you just think it's cute, you can work with it most of the time.
Yeah, it's just for the sake of making it balanced while still making sure I'm using Pokemon that are, like, somewhat interesting.
Yeah.
They've gone to the funny dimension and returned broken.
Yeah.
It happens.
Funny dimension go.
It happens.
This thing is getting stuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that cube is seen its last days. I mean, on the bright side, my team is still 100% Johto Pokemon, something I like to do. That's good, at least. Yeah, I didn't follow that. Literally didn't. I mean, like, 2 out of 6 is something.
I just pick Pokemon I like. Same.
You could've. I could've, but, like, something that a lot of people don't mention about Johto is a lot of the Pokemon issues in Johto aren't great. Like...
yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes with, like, games similar to this, not Pokemon necessarily, sometimes I feel like people can overcomplicate it, or it's just too much brain power when I just want to sit down and play a game and go, haha, funny Pokemon, go brr.
No, it's just like, just have fun, obviously, but for people like me and Druid, the fun is, like, building a team that can do, like, whatever we need to do.
Yeah, and it's like, I like Showdown.
Mm-hmm. But that's totally different.
Yeah, it's very different.
Gorgeous design, subpar stats.
And again, I'm not trying to roast you.
No,
I don't know.
Like,
sometimes I like just going through the effort of putting it through a thing like that. It's just like, you'll be okay if you have one Pokemon.
The reason
isn't. Excuse me.
The reason I like do shit like that is just because, like, I know the type matchups in my head, obviously, and I know how to balance them. I'm just double checking that there isn't something I'm overlooking.
Yeah.
Like, because when I was making this team, I didn't realize, like, how much of this team was weak to, like, ground. Because, we have the fire type, the poison type, the electric type, and, like, that's something I didn't even think of. Obviously we have Druid, but
I guess that's fair.
That's one of the reasons I wanted to go with Slowbro, because I'm like, okay, big, bulky, water type. Jameson, if we both be red, we'll pit our teams against each other in Showdown? Maybe.
I 100% want to see that go down.
How would we do the EVs and everything? Because I don't know how the fuck I would even figure that, like, check their EVs and shit on the game, or would we just say fuck it? go to Bjorn. For the punchline, if you don't get it right away, look to the ground on the right. Okay. The War Thunder Moss experience. Okay. He's aiming. Oh. There was landmines there, I think.
Oof.
Michael tried to get me to play War Thunder, and I didn't enjoy it.
We just have our game open and play with the EVs till they match.
Okay.
Also, I got a pop-up on the computer saying, like, we're running out of space.
No, we're not.
I don't know why it said that.
Well, because we were probably running out of space on the main part of the computer, but we have a fucking terabyte external, 2 terabyte external hard drive plugged into it, so no, we're not running out of space.
No.
Now mine's 250-pound bombs, the natural enemy of the moss.
Ooh.
Ah.
Funny tank go.
Funny tank go
Go
explode.
next one.
Yes, thank you, Shannon.
You're welcome. That was a Futurama.
What's in that bread? Are you good?
Futurama reference. And there was a lot of bread flour, eggs, milk, kneading,
Needing. That's the ingredient.
more sugar, salt,
Oh, it's in that bread, but something good. I'll have what she's having, please.
and then I covered it in butter.
Nice. There we go. Yeah, fun fact, Seal's not an ice type.
Fresh bread with butter. Yee.
I've seen Shannon make bread and make butter and then just be like, yep, now it's breakfast time.
Listen, I like bread, I like butter, and they're both easy to make. It's just people don't want to bother with it.
Hey, fair enough.
Which is like, can I get a oh yeah? You're mean.
Don't fucking do that.
I looked away from the mic. Oh yeah. I just looked up at the ceiling and realized the smoke detector is missing, and then I put in my bed over a month ago. It's still there.
Hey, you don't need smoke detectors. You'll know if there's a fire.
My ears. Did you mute it halfway through?
I don't think I muted it in time, period.
Ah. Shannon, I'm partially deaf now, more so than usual.
Yeah, can you not do that? Thanks.
You're fucking welcome.
Alright.
I think this cube needs WD-40.
I think if you're WD-40ing your fidget cube, you just get a new fidget cube, dude.
I have to wait till the end of the month. Do it again.
No.
No.
Do not.
Or else Jameson's gonna yell at me more, and I already still don't feel good.
It's just a luber cube.
What? No ovaries. No.
Hello. Gerardo. Sheldon.
I want to poke his tongue.
I
A
don't know.
little poke.
I don't know if that's something he would enjoy. Shelter is such a weird Pokemon to me. Like why the tongue?
I mean, with clams in real life, they have what's called a foot that kind of sticks out like a tongue.
Yeah, but ew.
Yeah.
Clams are just
And then they went from clam to vagina. Like, what do you want?
clams just disgusting creatures. It was interesting to just know Electric Pokemon or Fire Pokemon or Fighting Pokemon, just kind of brute forcing it. It'd be like that sometimes. I'm gonna get sloppy drunk just because I can. I mean, fuck it. I don't got anything else to do. Who cares?
Oof.
Thunder Punch. The Gen 1 was just weird because, like, they really like doing the tongue thing. Because there's Lickitung, and then there's, like, the Ghastlies. Like, Gengar always did the tongue thing, too. And
I mean, tongues are great.
hey, look, it's Cloyster.
Gross. I really don't like it.
I can't wait for fucking Bjorn to learn the special electric move.
My highest level Pokemon at the end of the radio tower was 36.
That sounds about right, yeah. Oh, God. I was talking about this let's not talk about tongues. Yeah, good idea. So I'm changing the subject. I was talking about this with Josh the other day, because like Josh is actually going back and playing all the really old Pokemon games, so I've been helping him get through Blue because he has no idea like all the weird dumb shit about Gen 1 that like doesn't make sense. And I was talking to him about it because like I was telling him how to like get to Saffron as early as possible and all that shit, and it just because it annoys me, right? Because in Kanto, it's open. It's open and the level curve is fine. But because they honestly probably didn't even expect it, but they're like, fuck it, if someone can sequence break, then they're just gonna have to deal with the higher level shit. But in this game, they realized their problem, and instead of fixing it, they just made everyone way too low level. And then you get to a point where the game suddenly kicks into gear at like the end, and you have to grind. And I hate that shit. Like...
I'm gonna go harass my dad, BRB, okay.
Alright. Like, and I hate that shit. Like, I hate any RPG where it feels like you absolutely need to grind.
Also, finally remembering the level 52 Haunter I trained during one Nuzlocke. Poor Faulkner.
Rip Faulkner. Make him... It's missing those so he can corrupt his save. Maybe after he's done. Maybe after he's done, I can show him how to do that. Let's leave with... Because it's like, and I know with Johto it's a little different because there's more than 8 gyms, but it's like, we are fighting the second to last gym leader, technically, of this region, and we're only level, like, 32. Like, that's bad. Like, hello, Price.
I should do that again, just not train it from 3 to 52 on level 3 Zubats.
Yeah, that would probably unnecessary to do at that point. So this is Price, he's old.
He looks like he's a part of the 1%. No, you don't understand.
Thunder Punch. I don't know. I would just way rather they made it so it's like, it's open. It's open, and if you sequence break, then you have to just deal with it, rather than like, everything is like, the same from the mid-game on, you know what I mean?
Or at least show him how to infinitely dupe rare candies. Make sure you don't have your flute in place of them, though. It will never leave your inventory.
Oh, gotcha, okay. Yeah, I can probably show him the fucked up, like, item duping glitches and stuff. I've mostly been telling him about, like, the shit that was mostly intended. Well, aside from, like, the badge boost glitch. I told him about that. All my other Pokemon were dead. It was Gold, Silver, Crystal. Gas is a move that can affect normal-type Pokemon until level 49 Dream Eater, and I was spacing out when it evolved. Oh, no. Dude, at that point, I would have just fucking, like, started over, but I admire the dedication. So Snore only deals damage while you're sleeping. It's not a good move, but it can cause flinching, apparently.
I'm back. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Welcome back. Just not to see this seal die. Pile of swine. Could have reset, but I still had a Ghastly and one level move that could damage normal, so I wasn't technically soft locked. And no, but at that point, the amount of effort you had to put in, I would have just said fuck it. That's just me personally.
I love that piggy.
I like Piloswine. If we weren't using Nidoking, I 100% would use Mamoswine, but like I have to stop myself from using Mamoswine like every Gen 4 fucking playthrough I do. Morty was a fucking joke after that. Dude, the rest of the game was probably a joke after that. You're already like champion level. Well, I mean, with one dude at least, but still. What's up, friends? Hey, Divine, how you doing? Welcome to Real Pig Murder Hours.
And yeah.
No, I made it to Blackthorn. Oh no. I hate the gross man. He's not gross, he's just hairy.
And it's just like, I love piggies. They're my favorite. They're so cute.
Yeah, gross.
I just want to kiss them.
Maybe don't kiss a Piloswine. No trainer right before Claire got a lucky crit. Oh, that sucks. Surf. Yeah, so technically you could fight Price before you bother to do Jasmine if you wanted, because they're like the same level. And price is also just not hard because ice is a really shitty type.
Not gonna lie, I have exams this week and it's not been easy on my mental, so I can't tell you how good it felt to see that Pixel Live notification.
Aw, well,
that's so cute.
We're happy we can help.
We're glad we can provide the
serotonin. Well, look like I know what serotonin is.
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
You know, I'm just gonna let Victoria take the L so I can switch into something safely.
Happy Chemical.
Happy Chemical.
If you can't produce your own, store-bought's fine.
Yeah. If you don't have money, there's free ways to get serotonin. Most of them legal.
Most of them involve cats.
I was gonna make another joke about internet porn, but sure.
Wow. Whoa.
What?
Nothing. I love Dugong.
Yeah,
it's a cute.
I mean, I kind of wish that there was a little more to its design, but yeah.
I want to boop its snoot. I feel like it's just enough where it kind of looks like something that could really exist.
Well, because it's literally just a seal.
I produce my own happy chemical through driving and destroying many, many tanks.
Keep in mind, there is an animal in the real world called a dugong, but it doesn't look like that.
Dugong is so, I'm gonna assume you meant to type pure. Oh, cute.
So pure. I always felt bad for Dugong because it was literally introduced in the same gen as Lapras, and Lapras is just Dugong, but better.
Yeah.
God, Victoria, ever gonna die?
I always thought it was like a mermaid seal.
Yeah, I see it. A dugong. Yeah, this is a real dugong. They're more manatee-y.
I'm a manatee, you're the one for me.
Dude, it's fucking me because I'm used to normal tests. And today and yesterday what I got was, okay, write these 2 programs, you have 3 hours, good luck, and then the Lavender Town music starts playing in my head.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it, bro. I believe in you.
I feel that. I have really, like, when I was in college, my test anxiety was fucking intense. Like, especially because, so I did 2 years in university, and then I did the rest of my associates online. And,
thank you for the diagram, dude.
I appreciate it, wifey. And especially when you're doing college online, it's like you are literally your own teacher at that point.
Yeah, because, like, they don't give a shit if you're not studying.
Yeah.
They already got your money.
Yeah, and, like, me being the absolute fucking weeb that I am, I'd always set aside 3 hours a day to study and do notes and do homework and all that shit.
Yeah, and you would do it at my fucking house.
I did. Well, it's because you provided the serotonin. And the cuddles when I could focus on my college work. And I actually remember, like, my favorite assignment, it was for a final. It was for psychology. It was pretty much pick whatever subject you want to talk about psychology-wise, and I picked Disney movies and how they've changed through the era.
I remember that.
And I love that paper. And it's actually, she asked me if she could hang on to it. She's like, I never give hundreds, and I'm giving you 100 on this. You did a fantastic job.
That's awesome.
E.
So we got the team for Hail. That's, it makes it so Blizzard never misses. So that's something if you want to do that with like a Lapras or something. But favorite gym Pokemon is hands down Mantike. Mantike is cute. I don't really like the baby Pokemon, but Mantike is cute. I can't argue with that. So once you are done with all the Johto gyms except for the last one, because we can't possibly get to the last one, Professor Elm will call you. Pixel, how things going? I call because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They're talking about Team Rocket. Do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket's return. No, that can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Bye. So if we go to the radio...
Huh.
Yeah, they took over the radio tower.
That's kind of funny. I like that detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I got my associates out of the way, but if they ever go up to speed with, like, other first world countries and giving us free education, I'm probably gonna go back to college.
Hey, remember that no politics rule we have?
That's not politics.
It's close enough.
I don't plan on going back to college if I have to pay for it. If I get a chance to go to free college, I'm gonna do it.
Fuck online school, can't learn like this. I can't wait to go back. Like, under normal circumstances, I like learning, but the situation has been messing with my mind, my mental. I'm a college dropout. Congrats. I didn't bother going in the first place, so you're doing better than I am.
Yeah, like, online school is so stressful because you have all that pressure on yourself to learn the content, study the content, do all the work. Whereas if you go into a classroom, it's also a little bit easier to absorb rather than just, especially with me, because I'll read the same paragraph like 4 times and then suddenly I'm thinking about something else and then I'm like, fuck, and then I have to like refocus.
Not to mention if you're anything like me and it's like, yeah, learn online, I'm just gonna not do it. I'm just gonna be like, no, it's like I could learn, or using the same device, I could play Minecraft.
I found something that was really, really helpful for me is I would actually copy and paste into my computer and it would read the content to me while I'm also reading in a book.
Yeah.
Because it keeps me way more focused and way less prone to like have my mind drift.
You're seeing it and hearing it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a down channel, I just want to vent a bit. No, dude, vent away, I hear you.
Yeah, and trust me, you're not a downer. I 100% know what you're going through and congratulations.
For the record, I named that episode Jump Kick Night because that joke you made about, like, getting fucking just beat on, and when you cut it off, it doesn't look quite right.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm Jameson Stufffuckers. I'm here and not dead. Aw, congrats, Red. Welcome to life.
Hey. Classmates are clutch AF. They made a Discord server. I was in a call yesterday. Some dude had his screen share doing a code trace. Helped a lot. That's awesome.
That's awesome. So, Team Rocket has taken over the radio tower, and if you remember correctly, the thing they used to evolve the Pokemon was technically a radio signal. So, we gotta stop them.
You got this, Divine. I believe in you.
We're going on the radio tower, or maybe not. Sorry to tell you this, but no one can visit the tower now.
Wow.
Where are you? Some business going to let them pass, but Team Rocket, you understand? You're only allowed to come through if
I'm also
cool
fully vaccinated against the bitch-ass COVID.
Decent.
Fuck yeah. I'm getting my first vaccine tomorrow.
You're only let in when you're wearing the cool black uniform for Team Rocket. Alright.
So we gotta go mug someone.
Not exactly. Remember that dress-up game I mentioned?
Yeah. So close. Few more days before my second shot. I'm absolutely terrified of actual real shots, too, so I'm, like, kind of like, oh, no.
So if we come down here...
I was in a class Discord server once, hated every moment of it, hated the bitch that made it, though I still had them friended. Probably should go remove them sooner or later.
Yeah, because you're not in school anymore, so you don't need to pretend to like those guys anymore. On top of that, I had the SWAT chill out in front of my house. What?
Hello? Is everything okay?
You a newcomer too. We had to recruit new members to the radio tower mission. Then we ran out of uniforms. I heard the studio had some, so I decided to borrow one. Since you're here, why don't you change as well? Look at you, pretty good. You shouldn't try to scare people walk around looking like that, okay? So now we look like Team Rocket. You cannot leave town while you look like Team Rocket.
I'm so weird. Fucking love shots. Blood works even better.
I don't know how to react to that.
Nah, I don't know either. I'm just gonna...
So some of the NPCs do give you different dialogues if you talk to them as Team Rocket, but it's not really anything too interesting. I think I'm also going to ask my mom to help me find a therapist to go, because I think quarantine isolation unironically gave me depression. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry.
But hey, finding someone to talk to is usually a good step.
Yeah. And honestly, like, the past year with that has been so hard for so many people. It's changed a lot of people's lives to go upside down. Jameson and I included. So just take pride in yourself that you are in fact surviving a pandemic.
Oh, people, what's up? What's up, Knuckles? How's it going? Just had a guy hold out in his house like 2 blocks away and took him 5 hours to arrest him. Holy shit.
Jesus.
And if you give me chaos, such damage does not surprise me. Hi, you must be new. You look pretty good in the Team Rocket uniform. Go on ahead. Alright, cool. So we're gonna head on in and nothing went wrong. Hey, Team Rocket. Stop going on groups and trolling people, you cowards. Huh? Are you Pixel? What are you doing here? No way, you think you're strong enough, you look like them? You're foolish, you can't wear those things. He just rips our clothes off. Thank God we're still wearing that underneath.
Wow. So, I have my COVID shot tomorrow.
Nice.
We were just talking about that. I do too.
I don't know how to react to that same reaction I get when I tell doctors I really like blood work.
Blood work makes me fucking pass out. It's awful.
So yeah, so this is the final Team Rocket dungeon, and 24 is about as good as you can expect most of these levels to get. So this is not going to be difficult, it's just going to be long. And they bring the needle anywhere in my nose or get in these hands. I don't think they're going to give you the shot in your nose. I think they just do it in your arm, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it's in your arm.
Isolation is messing me hard. I actually had time to think about myself once. Came with some major changes. They put it in your nose? I remember when I was a kid, instead of getting flu shots, they would give me the flu mist because I hated the needle so much.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they have that for COVID.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's just an arm shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, isolation with everything has been...
I was gonna say, I think that's the test. Sorry. Go on.
It's, The isolation has been a blessed curse for me because it made me at first freak the fuck out. But then it also, like, I had time to kind of discover myself that I've never really had the time to do, and, like, I tried to put my mental health first and get back into doing, like, my witchy shit all the time.
Yeah.
Instead of just, like, a couple times a week and set a schedule for myself, and really, it just taught me to put myself first, and it helped us start streaming a lot,
That
too.
is very true. Don't fuck with me, I'm getting a first shot next week. A blurst, dude, I'm getting it tomorrow. You think I'm excited? My first shot administrator told me I had perfect biceps for stabbing.
What?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Phlebotomists.
I was alone for 3 years, from age 5 to 7 afterwards. I was depressed till 5 years ago. I'm still depressed, if it makes you feel any better. No, yeah, COVID was weird, right? Because, like, it sucked, and I feel really bad that, like, obviously, I feel really bad for anyone who got sick or lost family members or anything during all this, and it's awful, but it's like, COVID is what gave us the amount, like, the time we actually needed to make the channel grow and have the community grow, so at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, you know, I'm at least glad I had the opportunity to have the free time, I guess. You know?
It's making the best out of a pretty shitty situation, and I think a lot of people are realizing, like, wow, we work a lot, all the time, you know, and not taking care of themselves, and a lot of people are like, oh, like...
I would like to try to figure out a way to, like, work from home somehow, because, like, don't get me wrong, I like my job, and I'm gonna be going back soon, and I'm excited in a weird way. Don't get me wrong, I could sit around at home and do nothing for literally years on end. The isolation for COVID for me didn't do too much, if I'm gonna be super honest. I was depressed anyway. But, like, you know, and I like my job enough and everything, and I like most of the people I work with and all that, but it's like, I want a job where it'll give me a chance to still just live my life, because, like, something I mentioned early on in, like, last year's videos a few times is I worked at a factory. Okay. That was the worst job I ever had in my fucking life. They could call me today, well, they could call me, like, right now and offer me that job back with triple my salary, and I tell them to suck around on Spike. That job sucked. And that job sucked because when you worked at that job, it was decent money, but all you did was work. Your days off, like, 80...
You were lucky to get one a week.
Yes. And that was awful. I want a job where I can just live and survive without being at that job 24/7. You know what I mean? And that's what COVID taught me, I guess, is like, I just want to be alive and not feel like a zombie going back and forth. You know what I mean?
Same.
Wish COVID had given me any time off at all, but no, we had no customers still working on phones. That's a rip. Wi-Fi, gotta go through this again. I'm taking it to scrapyard along with Microsoft. Technically, COVID was part of the reason that gamer days moved from Friday at Steven to Saturday at Roy's, only moved back to Friday. And well, something, getting to know someone better, something better, relationships, etc. Right, of course. You know, so there's a silver lining for everything, I suppose.
Yeah.
Again, I feel bad for anyone who actually, you know, had to go through rough shit with this. I mean, I know everyone kind of went through rough shit with it, but, like, it's just weird for me to think about, because, like, it was only thanks to that we had the time. Imagine if we were trying to play Three Houses now, doing it for 3 hours a day, like, a few days a week, not counting us, like, having to take time off because, like, one of us doesn't feel good or so. We'd still be getting through, like, the second route, dude. Like,
yeah.
Give Aerith the Thirst Mite treatment. Should have worn our length gloves. Ouch.
Ouch.
But at least the noodle's gonna feel better. She's no longer just a grumpy noodle. She has ascended.
Wow.
But yeah, no. It is just weird. It's really weird to think about how long all this shit's been going on. But, I mean, the streaming definitely helped, I think.
Yeah.
Helped us not lose our minds being stuck inside all the time. Trying my arm, it was any indication she does not enjoy the treatment. Well, she'll be thankful when she doesn't have mites. Or as close to thankful as a snake can be, I suppose. Starbuck. Thankful, a snake tries to bite me when I feed it.
Knuckles, let me ask you a question. Where do these snakes of yours live? Do you just have a big-ass yard with a few snakes just chilling?
He's got a moat.
Thankful, the snake tries to bite me when I feed it. If I did, I'd be in heaven to
A much lighter note, have a meme? Alright.
I think Knuckles keeps them in a cage in his room, but I'm not sure.
Don't you keep snakes in, like glass tanks?
Yeah. Me.
Oh no, oh no. Oh no! Poor cat. Yeah, glass tanks.
No, after Claire, it's in the tank I use for Claire.
I gotta say, if you kept the snake in a cage, you'd just slither through the
I
spaces in the
glass
bars.
terrarium, I'm sorry.
Even the babies are highly dangerous, so I built this cage to. Oh, god damn it.
It's gotta be one big glass tank.
It's just like an emptied out aquarium. Yeah, okay. We haven't used Drew in a little bit.
Claire was 27 feet long, so yeah. Sheesh! I don't get that meme.
Then stop doing it!
But it's funny. How big's Aerith?
I think you said how big is Earth for a second. Even the babies are in danger. I built this cage. There's no way for it to. Oh my god.
I love that.
I'm glad someone got that. I didn't mean to click slash, but it was probably still fine. Rock Python, she won't grow much larger. How big is she now, though? Because didn't you say she was like...
She's 12 feet.
12, okay.
Shan, I say this to my friend who does that. Shut up.
Max is around 50. God.
Make me.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god.
Snakes are cool, but like if we ever had one, it would have to be like a little one.
If you had to put items in a circle to summon me, what would you put for Shannon?
Where the fuck did
or the queen?
Where the fuck did that come from?
Well, blood for the blood god.
It
made me think of that.
How many items am I putting in this circle?
5.
5?
That's still hella big, though afterwards I tell him to get help as he does it too much. If you want family-friendly snake, just ask my advice, Jameson.
I mean, what is like the best like if someone who never had a snake before was like, I want to get
probably
a snake.
Corn snake.
Like, I was gonna, like, what snake would you tell them to get? Let's also assume like money doesn't matter. It's just they can get whatever snake they want. It's just like starter snake. You want one big enough to. You want one not big enough to eat beans. Maybe a boa. There are small breeds of boa. Okay. Okay, so let me think. 5 things to summon you with?
Yes. Do I want to know what you people would put in a circle to summon my bitch ass?
Probably like...
Coco.
Probably like... Yeah, I was gonna say probably like a thing of Coco and then like 4 printouts of us saying ungodly horny shits. That way you have something to drink while you yell at us.
No. It would be Coco.
Jet fuel.
It would definitely be, the Firebird... What was it?
The Thunderbird...
Thunderbird,
I don't know.
A15.
The whole copy pasta.
That, it would be that. It would be your little stuffed animal cat with the glasses.
Druid the Scyther's battle entry music.
It would be, Minecraft.
Doom's Gate.
And then the entire Castlevania OST.
The entire Castlevania OST. Why do we hear boss music?
Miss Law, I'd probably just scoop up some brass from the range floor, arrange it in a skull outline of the ground, and hope for the best.
Maybe light on fire for effect.
Yeah, what would you do for me if I was like a god that had to be summoned?
Like...
Fairchild Republic A-10C Thunderbolt 2 close attack aircraft? Yeah.
That one. Let me think. Coffee.
Okay.
That dark chocolate that's like so dark it's barely edible. The nearest Studio Ghibli DVD I could find. Something Zelda related and probably just throw beans in the middle of it.
Nice. Corn snake would be your best bet. Yeah, that or ball pythons.
Yeah, ball pythons. I know, like, one of my friends wants to get one of those at some point. That's not Kaya Pasta. I type that out manually every damn time. Why? So I think a way for me to get the gun devil from Chainsaw Man. Was Chainsaw Man good? I've heard people talk about Chainsaw Man. Or is, I should say is.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's over or anything.
For you, I would probably put, Pokemon Emerald.
Okay. Emerald's pretty good.
Yeah. That's like one of your favorites, I think.
Yeah, Emerald's pretty good.
I would put Goldfish Crackers.
Damn right. Like, all pythons with teeth are like needles, will never get big enough to overpower you. Right. It's like, they're still gonna bite you, but like a fucking cat's gonna bite you, you know?
I would put bunnies, because I know you love rabbits and bunnies.
I do. I very much do.
I need 2 more, right? Sorry, my sick brain is still not...
Maybe worse. Like, well, yeah, of course. Apparently it's getting animation soon, this thing, for context.
I put a bowl of fresh Piscetti.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Copy Super Metroid, Poly Drawing Cat and Model, SR One Black for a copy of the night is what the circle consists of for missile. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And... like an entire gaming den.
That's a big circle.
Yee.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate, I'd say. Crunch. You know, be as big as 5 feet long. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that would probably be pretty good. Like, I don't know if I'd ever want to get a snake, but like, they're cool. Just because, like, I don't know if I'd be able to like keep up with taking care of it. Is all. Like, because it seems like they need a lot of like specific care and everything. Less beans, let's be safe. That Blackbird is a very good choice for favorite plan. Oh, almost. Yeah, we'll see Persephone up. Hello. Yeah, there's a lot of really easy fights in here. It's pretty much just for XP. I could skip a lot of these guys, but
it's free XP.
Yeah. The clip where the dude has a snake hanging around his arm in class and flicks his tongue out and licks his lollipop. Oh my god,
Me too.
I love that.
Also, kind of on the topic of previously mentioned Minecraft Symphony of the Night, I might have actually gotten bored and I might have built an Alucard and made a new skin. Nice.
Decent. I gotta play Symphony of the Night.
Ball pythons are not difficult if you got right heating lamps and tank. You're pretty good. They eat mice.
See, I know you told me that, like, you like, freeze them or whatever, but, like, I'm just imagining someone with, like, a mouse problem, so they just release a fucking snake into their wall and they're like, take care of it.
Oof. Not big enough for much else.
Fair enough. Yeah, Magnemite. People have done that. I feel like that's probably a bad idea, though. Yes, but why not the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird Advanced Long Range Strategic Reconnaissance Aircraft capable of Mach 3 and an altitude of 85,000 feet? Hi, Miss Dusk. If I didn't know Claire would have broken the wall. I keep going back to the Alucard vs. Trevor fight scene from Castlevania cartoon because it was amazing. I also need to watch that. I've played, like, a couple of the really old Castlevanias, and, like, I liked them, but, like, I've heard, like, Symphony of the Night and, like, the DS ones are, like, really, really good. I mean, who knows? Maybe I could just fucking stream them and then I have an excuse to play them, but, you know. Claire wasn't fitting no vet. Claire wasn't sus. Jameson, for a second I thought you were going to say that you were going to play the server again. I got kind of excited. I do need to do that too. Is this the thing not plugged in properly? Oh, I don't think I plugged in the charger.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second, everybody.
You could just ask for my help, you ding-dong.
I was hoping I could just do it.
Well, no.
Sorry, buddy.
Claire was not the imposter. One imposter remains. Honestly, I was thinking about after the stream, I might pop on the Minecraft server, because I do miss Minecraft.
Yeah, it's just like I did everything I like wanted to do, and then I started playing other games, you know? When that update comes out, I'll be on there all the time, but like...
I get this really terrible thing where it's like, I enjoy things and enjoy life, and then suddenly, things I like no longer have the life and luster that they used to, and then I just kind of disappear from them for a while until that light comes back.
Yeah.
It's the depression, but it's fine.
Everything this one got away with it. I mean, like, it's not my favorite cartoon overall. It's decent, but it's not great. It's elevated a few Pog as fuck fight scenes, though. I mean, hey, that sounds good enough for me. I liked Dragon Ball. That sounds fine.
I hate how tired I feel right now because I'm just like I slept till 2. Okay, like why am I tired?
Yeah, I feel like I didn't fucking sleep.
Same.
But power up the episode. Exactly.
Shannon, you overslept. Knuckles, I was very sick yesterday. Imagine being asleep at 2. I was ill. I needed to sleep.
Shannon, if you're online, feel free to let me know. You can see my new skin and give me suggestions for art and command stuff. Speaking of action cartoons and other Invincible viewers in chat, that shit was cash. I see people talking about TikTok. I don't know I don't really know what it is though. Cries and had to be awake at 7:30 for training.
Oof.
Sleep past 12. I feel exhausted even though I sleep a good amount. Yeah, dude. Like that's the shitty thing. If I oversleep, like, cause
I love TikTok.
Cause like if I sometimes I just won't sleep for a couple days because my body is bad, and like then I'll sleep for like fucking like 13 hours and I'll feel like even more like shit when I wake up, and it's awful. Like there's no good with this. TikTok is a new trending disease, the plague on our planet. I'll be back. Let's go from alright, miss. I'll have fun.
I personally really like TikTok, but it's because I'm on cottagecore / witch talk.
I was gonna say, like, my TikTok is all just people being, it's all just like weird, like Vine energy, like just dumb videos like that. It's like the people dance. I don't think people even do that on TikTok anymore because I don't think anyone gives a shit.
And Aizawa bait. Massive Aizawa and Hawk's bait.
Again, that's just you. If you plan on checking it out, avoid info as much as you can. Spare the way. Just let me know your reaction at the end of the first episode. Alright, fair enough. We're gonna need something to watch at some point anyway, because My Hero latest season isn't done being dubbed in English yet.
I know, and I'm dying because I want to watch it, and Jameson won't until it's done.
Well, yeah, because I hate having to wait for it every fucking week.
Daddy Zawa.
Shannon, we'd be able to... No. Because I hate waiting for episodes of shit. New Pokemon Snap has me slightly disappointed. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. I need to grab that at some point.
Unfortunately, that's kind of what I've heard.
Oh, well, I don't know what people expected. It's a photo taking game. Like what the fuck? It's not gonna be like super action packed. Like I feel like that's kind of the thing where like you get what you expect, you know? Say, Daddy, what the fuck did I hear? I don't know. I try to.
I was going off about Aizawa from My Hero Academia.
When she starts talking about like anime guys she likes, I try to just fucking tune it out.
You're fucking mean to me. You literally look like Aizawa, but brown hair. And you're sleepy all the time.
It's not a plus for me.
Yes, it is.
I crave violence, same dude.
Y'all were mean.
Same.
Mean.
Oregon.
Who's your anime waifu, Jameson? Hinata from Naruto.
Well, yeah, when I was...
You loved her big boobies.
When I was 12, yes. Fucking, I don't really have any anymore. I don't really have waifus anymore. I just realized on the server, Expert Scyther Pixel Art. There you
Expect.
Go. Oh.
I love that.
Crave Bounce with a Dragon Ball. Yeah, straight up. Ugh. My poor God. Oh God, no! Don't get her started on this.
Favorite anime hubby? 100% Aizawa from My Hero Academia. My favorite waifu, though.
We're gonna be here a while. Not gonna lie, My Hero drew me in big time at the start, but I barely care about the series because I feel like the pacing just doesn't exist. I should be that guy that actually shows people like. It's just weird because I didn't ever start liking the show. I don't ever start liking a show and then stop. Yeah, that's the thing. I really like My Hero, right? But like, I don't take it seriously. I like My Hero, but at the same time, when people are like, no, yeah, this part of My Hero is the worst thing ever, I can look at them and be like, no, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when people are like, I hate My Hero for X, Y, and Z, I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. I don't really hate anything about My Hero except, like, exception being shows with trash reboots like Arrested Development Season 4, fair enough. Like, the parts of, I I hate parts of My Hero. Like, I think the gentle criminal shit was, I made the joke before, like, a waste of 7 episodes. Because it's not even like, oh, it's not high stakes. I don't care about that. It's just they were boring, annoying characters, and the show acted like we're supposed to care so much about them.
Yeah.
And then...
Honestly, I agree with that.
And I still hate Bakugo. Bakugo's a non-character.
I love Bakugo.
They act like Bakugo is this deep character, but it's just he's an asshole, and that's the whole joke. But like they act like it's this deep bullshit, and he's gotten like minimal development, and then he's just back to being an asshole. You know what I mean? It's like they don't do anything with the guy. And back, welcome back, Missile. I know I signed up for anime wife for me is Nico Robin. Then again, Soul Eaters, Maka is badass. I mean, fair enough.
If I had to pick, oh god, there's so many.
I know there is. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking. I don't know.
What's this, Druid? Scyther.
Scyther.
Look at that fluffy Scyther chin.
Fluffy.
Is that supposed to be fluff? Does Scyther have hair?
I thought it was like a horn.
I thought it was like plating. You Robin and Maka Shan decision, too many waifus, brain overloads with anime waifus. It's supposed to be jagged. Okay. Alright, okay. How about we make this easier on yourself? How about we make this easier on yourself? Most recent anime waifu. How about that?
I don't fucking know.
Are you serious? Are you gaining more that quickly?
No. I just don't really think I have a lot of girl crushes, but I don't know if any of them are at waifu level.
Oh, fair enough, I guess. This praying mantis is actually going to nerf her. Hey, that's our word. I'm back, welcome back. Shan's thinking hard. She's like me, watches animes to my favorites. Maka's awesome, no idea who Nico Robin is. I think that's One Piece. I was laying on the ground, it was cold. Fair enough.
I was laying on the ground. I was laying on the ground. I was laying on the ground, you motherfucker.
I like how your John Mulaney impression sounds like Shaggy.
Like Zoink Scoob, I'm gonna go lay on the ground.
I used to smoke crack, Scoob.
I used to smoke
Get
crack.
down on the ground, you motherfucker.
Get down on the ground like Zoink Scoob. Get down on the ground.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Right
I don't know. Everything is escaping my brain right now. I'm sorry. I still have sick mind. Sick brain.
Speaking of, yeah, I know. Speaking of anime waifus, Lisa, it gave me a thing for older women, so that's cool. Yes.
Oof.
I mean, hey, you know what? I respect that.
You know what? I guess it would be a battle between Aizawa and Joseph Joestar from Part 2 and Part 3 because I'm a degenerate. Mm-hmm. So it would probably be between those two for husbandos.
Hey, look, it's Petrol again.
Ugh.
When did I enter this battle? Petrol's got 6 Pokemon.
Nice.
That's, yeah.
I mean, I really like Urza from Fairy Tail, but Fairy Tail's kind of eh. So it's like I don't want to dub her my waifu.
We're just talking about characters, though.
I know, but there's so many.
The pause into Part 3 because I'm a degenerate.
Listen.
Just shows how anime character I wish I was. Good news, I'm no longer hungry. Bad news, I learned though, but not be eating. If I do, I'll likely be sick, and I already feel like shit. I mean, if you're gonna feel like shit anyway, fucking send it, bud. Fireside Pie, thank you for the follow, and also fucking love that username, dude.
Yeah.
Fireside Pie, love that. How you doing, friend?
I'm sorry, Missile. You and I can feel like shit together.
Welcome to the party, Pie. How you doing, friend?
Why is my brain dying?
Okay, who was the first anime girl you had a crush on? Anime, not cartoon anime. Because I know the answer for cartoon, anime.
Does Crystal from Star Fox Adventures count?
That's
even though I am not a furry.
That's a video game, so no.
I promise I'm not a furry.
That's a video game, so no.
Fuck.
This is stronger with your attacks on this.
Fuck.
Let's get rid of this.
Why do I forget women?
It was probably from the first anime you watched. Or like the anime. Okay, fine. Which Fruits Basket character did you have a crush on as a kid? That's the question she's asking. Okay, wait, is that a girl?
That's a guy.
Son of a bitch, Shannon.
I also really liked Yuki because he was like really feminine and like would take care of you, but Kyo would take care of you and also like kind of be a little rough with you. So
don't laugh at me, Jameson. Lola Rabbit. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Fuck that. If I continue eating this sandwich, I'll lose everything I've eaten. I'm gonna go slam a cup of cocoa and live off of sugar like a hummingbird clad in heavy armor. That's a beautiful mental image. Closet furry. First anime waifu. Sheesh. They actually Maka, I guess. I was young as fuck. I watched Soul Eater.
Yeah, first anime waifu ever.
Actually, it was Hinata. Yeah. That's my. The thing is, mine is either Hinata or Tsunade from the same show. So like, I don't have much room to make fun. I'm just asking.
First anime waifu ever would have to be Ursa from Fairy Tail.
Really?
She would. I mean, have you looked at
it? It's not Ursa. It's just I thought you were a lot older when you watched Fairy Tail.
No.
Oh. So that would be too much a woman for me. That's part of the challenge.
Also, another, well, no, that's a guy, never mind.
Is Hinata the girl that inexplicably has fishnets on in a kid's show? Maybe. Depending on, I think in Shippuden, maybe. The skeleton from Last Unicorn. Is Last Unicorn technically an anime?
Technically, because it was actually in a Japanese animation studio. I need a list.
You just don't Google anime women. You're not gonna get anything you recognize.
That's not true. I recognize a lot of these.
Oh, someone's...
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Plenty of Zach. Oh wait, no, that's Brianna. Brianna gifting subs. I saw Zach first. Brianna, thank you for the gifted subs for some fucking reason.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Hmm.
I don't know who the chick with the blue hair dressed like a fucking police officer is, but I'll watch whatever the fuck she's from.
Oof. Like, why am I forgetting everything? I really don't know, and it's bothering me. No, you want to know who my anime waifu was when I'm a kid? I take it back. I take it back. You want to know who it was?
Who?
Princess Mononoke. I loved her. She took no shit. She was hot as fuck. She rode around on wolves and shit. And the first time you see her, she's like, kind of covered in blood.
Is that a...
She's trying to help her wolf friend.
Because I'm drunk and I love you. Oh, fair enough. Thank you, Brianna. Appreciate you. Oof, she hot. From what... the movie is just called Princess Mononoke.
Yeah. Princess Mononoke. Oh my god, I love her. And she was like she's such a strong female lead too. Like, I love that about Ghibli films. It's like no damsel in distress. Fucking awesome. And she's kind of a little bit feral because she was raised by that wolf. That's her mom.
I respect it. Oh, I thought Sango from Inuyasha.
Sango's cute, but she's definitely not waifu material
yeah, and
for me.
Shannon didn't watch Inuyasha until like recently.
Yeah.
So we got the key to go into the basement where the director is being held. The deer god with no muzzle fucks me up.
Yeah, the deer god's a little fucky wucky. That movie is... I just watched it last night. So, let me show you. Hold on. It's the forest spirit. They're gonna hate it.
Ew. What the fuck? Why?
Because he's based off of Japanese mythology.
Well, it's disgusting.
For a forest spirit, and then he turns into this.
Get off my fucking screen. Go back to chat. Bab, go back to chat. I like how you're out here giving reasoned arguments for your fictional crush and Kimi Sin. They're like, Soul who? Let me be your scythe BB.
Oof.
Divine, I agree. I'm back. Welcome back, Fireside Pie.
Yes. Honestly, I loved Soul Eater, but I watched that when I was a little bit older. I feel like when I was younger, I would have really liked Soul and Maka, but since I watched it when I was in college, Dr. Stein is kind of a freak, and I love him. Listen, he's kind of a hot man, okay?
You don't need to scroll through chat. We're all caught up.
I thought we weren't.
Can you show me your team? Sure thing. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Show it to me, Shannon, or tell me what to type in. For what?
For that deer demon.
Oh.
Dr. Stein can operate on me. So we got Victoria, the slow bro. From the Slowpoke. Well, we got Bjorn, good old Ampharos. Got the starter, Sriracha. Still waiting on...
It's a big link, I'm sorry.
Still waiting on that guy to evolve. We got Druid, the Scyther. We got Godzilla, the Nidoking, and good old Persephone, the Kangaskhan.
Like,
got a pretty ballin' team in my own personal opinion.
Yeah. All of Dr. Stein's fights were pog as fuck in that show. I liked when he stitched up Medusa. Me too.
That's a sentence by contest.
I love so much the Ampharos.
Awesome. Ampharos is good. You can't have a fucking, like, a Gen 2 playthrough without Ampharos. Like, it's just not right.
I grew up with all the Studio Ghibli movies except for Grave of the Fireflies. So, I mean, like, I honestly watched it last night and I was like, I'm surprised they let me watch that because there's like points where like people's heads get decapitated, their arms get cut off.
Well, it's because people are like, oh, it's a cartoon, so therefore it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but it's like I really, really enjoy Ghibli films a lot for so many reasons, but I absolutely love how they focus on the story instead of like the story is about people's relationships or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
Hold it. Well, I told you before was to deceive you. I thought it would let me tell you and it would lead me to Lance. Well, he never shut up.
Wow.
No matter. I was planning to beat you after Lance since you're a hero or pay my debts. So now he's getting our fucking way.
Fuck.
Didn't watch until I was older, but damn, it slaps.
Yeah.
Nice team, it's good. Thank you. Cough, cough. Cartoon original Dragon Ball. Cough, cough.
I had a fat crush on Yamcha.
Oh, I wanted to rail Bulma when I was a kid, and I still probably would.
I liked Bulma, but she was too bitchy.
Yeah, but like, I could put up with it.
Yeah, it's like I grew up with pretty much all the Studio Ghibli movies and The Last Unicorn. Like, those were my movies I would get. Mm-hmm. And I'm really glad it was Studio Ghibli. They have, like, a lot of mature themes you don't realize till you watch them when you're older. Mm. And they're beautiful, you know? And they never get old. Like Kiki's Delivery Service, when you watch it as a kid, you're like, oh, it's a witch and a cat. And then you watch it when you get older, and she loses her powers because she's losing security within herself.
Mm-hmm. Watching shows as a kid is weird, though, because you never see the episodes continue story. You just kind of pick up on the vibes, having an idea what the story is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, straight. That's facts. And back. Welcome back, my armored hummingbird friend.
I hope you're doing all right.
I love Dragon Ball, but I was watching it with my mom once, and it was the uncensored scene where Bulma shows Master Roshi more than she wanted. Oh, yeah,
that's rough.
Yeah, I watched the original Dragon Ball on a computer in my own time away from my parents because I just... Well, actually, it's because I had this Dragon Ball video game as a kid for the Game Boy Advance, which I unironically kind of want to play on the stream because it's actually like just a really fun beat-em-up game. And I never knew what it was. Like, I knew about Dragon Ball Z, but I didn't know what Dragon Ball was, and then I went and rewatched it, and I honestly like the original Dragon Ball quite a bit more than Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
They're hard shows to compare, honestly, because Dragon Ball is like a comedy, but...
Yeah.
Is there a reason Ghibli movies like set apart from anime visually? Because they have more of a budget.
Well, no. Ghibli movies are all, for the most part, Studio Ghibli are all made and produced by a man called Hayao Miyazaki, and if I'm mispronouncing that...
I think that's right.
I'm pretty sure it's Hayao Miyazaki. He, honestly, is a movie genius, and all of his movies are pretty much masterpieces, except for one movie, which I don't fucking like.
Yeah, y'all want to get ready to get mad at Shannon?
What?
Go ahead, tell him what Studio Ghibli movie you don't like.
I have to Google the name because I only watched it once.
It's fucking Ponyo. You
no,
hate Ponyo.
I don't hate Ponyo. It's just boring. And I'll go on a rant about that in a minute.
You don't have to.
Well, the movie I don't actually like from Studio Ghibli, which is only one out of all these movies that I've seen.
No, but just while you're looking for that. But to be fair, though, Studio Ghibli movies have a lot more...
Only yesterday.
Studio Ghibli movies have a lot more budget than, like, your average, like, one-season anime would, which I think does contribute to its unique appearance as well.
Well, I think it's not only the unique appearance, but I think it's also all the mature topics for being presented in a way that you can watch it with everybody, except for Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know.
Divine said I thought he said visually specifically. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I thought I read that wrong. That says usually. I thought that said visually. I'm sorry. Listen to Shannon.
Yeah, so, you know, I think it's more just because he tells the stories so well, and they're not like usual anime cartoons where it's like, oh, it's about a boy and a girl, or it's like, oh, this happened, and then suddenly they're married. It's literally actual adventures.
It's more about the setting itself, because like, because a lot of Studio Ghibli movies, nothing really happens. You're just kind of watching like weird shit. Like,
well, that's the thing too, because only yesterday, some people really like that movie. Mm-hmm. I fucking hate that movie. Well, okay. It is boring.
Give me a really condensed summary of the plot.
A girl,
and I mean really condensed.
It is flashbacks of her going to school as a kid, and then her as a grown-up going to pick marigold flowers.
That's it?
That's literally it. That is the entire, like...
So it's watching her pick flowers and watching a normal school kid. That sounds awful.
Let me read the actual summary. A 27-year-old Japanese office worker travels to the countryside and reminisces about her childhood in Tokyo and what life could have been.
It has 100% Rotten Tomatoes, so obviously you're objectively wrong.
I get the appeal of that movie. However, literally nothing happens in that movie, and I fucking hate it.
Fair enough.
Let me go back.
That literally sounds like nothing happens.
Yeah.
I guess between the art style, the production value, and the themes, and nothing common. Animation for Japan. Wait, what the fuck? Does Magnemite not have Levitate? No, Magnemite does not have Levitate.
Oof. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, extremely good movie. I'm just gonna do a short review of every single one.
Please
while
don't.
we're
There's
doing
like
this.
1,000 of these.
Not 1,000 of them. They're fine. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, really, really good. It has like a common theme in some of his movies where it's like humans and humanity versus nature, and it's also like really cool space, desert guns, war kind of movie.
Okay, wait.
It's really cool.
If you're gonna do this, can you pull it up on your phone so I can still see chat for the next hour while we're
talking
about
Let me grab my phone. Let me grab my phone. Hold on.
No, but no, Magnemite does not have Levitate. It can learn Magnerize, but no, it does not have Levitate, despite the fact that it is literally fucking levitating. I keep hearing Grey of the Fireflies is really sad. Yeah, I think it's literally about like World War II. So yeah, it's
I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh gosh, she's got soda now.
I'll get to that in a minute. Grave of the Fireflies is the only movie by Studio Ghibli that is rated MA, and for good reason. It is traumatizing.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out, like, from what I know about Grave of the Fireflies, it's not like it takes place in, like, a magic World War II, where it's like, oh, we have powers and the Nazis are coming. It's just World War II.
It is World War II when the nuclear bombs are dropped, and literally he sees his mom get nuclear poisoning and die.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Well.
Alright. Let me see. Oh, this one includes the shorts.
It's called what? Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah, Grave of the Fireflies. It's really sad, but it's really, really good. You will cry your heart out. It is rated MA, so if you're 18, watch this movie. It gets graphic.
Oh yeah, that would do it. Yeah.
It honestly gets really graphic and really gross and really fucked up.
Because it's supposed to. It's about fucking World War II.
Right.
It'd be like insulting if it didn't. Like.
Yeah. My Neighbors, the Yamadas. It's alright, it's funny, it's kooky.
Is that the prequel to My Neighbor Totoro that I never knew about?
No. Oh. It was like one of the first original films. It's like not even in his art style.
Oh. Oh, ew, I hate that. Joke's on you, Shannon. The knuckles no more tears left. Imagine crying. Ha, ha, ha. Suffles internally as I fail to process emotions. No, missile. Apparently, some dude survived the bombs in Hiroshima and got on the train to Nagasaki. Wait, why did I say bombs? It was one. You know it. Yeah, we know what you mean.
Pom Poko is really funny movie. That one is really good if you're sad and you want to be cheered up.
I feel like I recognize that name. Can I see that one?
Pom Poko is the one about the
Show me the picture.
What are they fucking called? The Tanukis.
Yeah.
With the giant nutsacks.
Right.
It is funny. And it's just overall nice. Tale of Princess Kaguya. It's that weird. Well, not weird. It was made in 2013, I think. The art style's way different, but it's alright. Porco Rosso's really good. It has some, like, interesting themes.
Yeah.
Porco Rosso is definitely more of, like, a movie you'll enjoy as you get older. Mm-hmm. Same with Tales for Earthsea.
Right.
when Marnie was there is really, really, really sad. But it's kind of like one of those heartwarming, sad movies.
Right. That's exactly what I watch. I'm feeling bad. A movie about a raccoon with massive nuts. Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, it's funny because
It'll
they all talk and they end up like flying by holding their scrot, and it's like,
well, because that's
it's meant to be kooky, and that's in Japanese.
I was gonna say in Japanese mythology, that is exactly how tanukis
fly. Right. Up from Poppy Hill, really, really sweet love story. The Cat Returns is one of my favorite movies.
I like Cat Returns. That movie was...
The Cat Returns is really good, like, feels good. It's an escapism movie. I think it's one of their better movies.
I'm sorry, they do what to what? So you know the cape in Mario World, how like it curves and like it catches air? According to Japanese mythology,
that's their nuts.
Tanukis can do that with their giant nut sacks. And fun fact, that's why in Mario 3 and the later games that bring it back, Tanuki Mario can fly. They didn't give him massive nuts, so it's not accurate, but that's why.
Secret World of Arrietty, that one's a really, really pretty movie, and it's about, like, this super tiny little person, like, pretty much living in somebody's house, if I remember. I haven't seen it in a while, but I liked it.
Yoshi, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
We're talking about Studio Ghibli movies.
The Wind Rises, really sweet movie. I love that one. Whisper of the Heart is one of my favorites. It is a really cute love story. I watch that when I feel really sad.
Yep.
Not a whole lot goes on in that movie, but it's just very heartwarming.
If we're gonna be super honest, not a lot goes on in most Ghibli movies.
But I think that's why people like them so much.
Right, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't count that as a massive mark against it unless it's like that stupid flower picking movie where like literally nothing happens.
Yeah, Only Yesterday is not great.
Cause like in like Howl's Moving Castle, nothing happens to that fucking movie.
I love Howl's Moving Castle. I'll fight you.
Nothing happens to that fucking movie, but at least it's like entertaining magic bullshit that's happening.
Yeah.
You know.
Grave of the Fireflies, do not watch if you are under 18. It is super sad, super fucked up, really... It makes you walk away from that movie and you're like, wow, I hate the country I live in.
Holy shit.
I already talked about Nausicaa.
Apparently Grave of the Fireflies is based on autobiography. Oh.
Yes, it is.
Not much playing Apex with a friend. Decent.
Yeah, you learn that at the very end of the movie. You're like, yeah, based on a true story.
Yeah,
and then that's it.
How are you guys? Well, I'm a little depressed now, but you know.
Yeah. Castle in the Sky. That's a fun, like, imaginative fantasy kind of movie. I really enjoy it. Ponyo is okay. I like Ponyo.
I thought you hated Ponyo.
I don't hate Ponyo, but the thing with Ponyo is it's very pretty. It's animated really well, and I like how it's about the Little Mermaid. That's what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just feel like it had a lot of potential that didn't get utilized.
Fair enough.
For I also don't. The The Little Mermaid from Disney, I also don't really like.
No, that movie's not great.
The Grimm version of The Little Mermaid is very interesting.
That movie...
And I feel like people just don't ever take advantage of it, but again, I get it's a kid's movie.
The Little Mermaid is annoying because it's literally just a 16-year-old girl bitching about how she knows so much about life, and I fucking... It's just annoying.
Yeah, and in the Grimm version of that story, she dies in the ocean, she kills herself, and she turns into sea foam.
Well, yeah,
and that's the end of it.
That's kind of why yeah, imagine if Disney fucking did that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Right, so, like, I understand that. It's not that I hate Ponyo, because I don't. If I'm sad... You know, or if I need a little chipper, nature.
And the raccoons with the giant nuts aren't gonna make you feel
better.
better.
And the raccoons with the giant nuts ain't gonna scratch that itch. Ponyo might do it.
Why did it say scratch that itch?
Because I knew it'd make you upset.
Oh, God.
Kiki's Delivery Service.
I want to turn to Seafoam sometimes. Same. Son of a bitch.
Excuse me. Kiki's Delivery Service is a really nice movie. However, I feel like sometimes towards the end, it focuses more on her and her boyfriend. Rather than, like...
Her?
Yeah, rather than this, like, whole journey of her, like, losing her magic powers as a witch. Princess Mononoke is, like, one of my absolute favorites. It's in the top 3. Howl's Moving Castle is definitely number 2 for me. I love Howl's Moving Castle. Howl is 100% a husbando. I love Sophie. I love the universe it's from. The book is amazing. I love what he did with that story, because technically the story was first with Howl's Moving Castle.
I can't wait until you play Ni no Kuni.
Me too.
You're gonna just be so happy the entire time.
Me too. My Neighbor Totoro.
My Neighbor Totoro is like the Ghibli movie like everyone watches.
Here's the thing about Totoro.
Hold on a second. I just saw a big message.
Sorry.
Let me read that first. Random fun fact, I was thinking about war movies. In Saving Private Ryan, actually, well, I've seen that one. There's a scene near the start, right, where they win the beach, where they shoot some German troops coming out of a trench with their hands up. Apparently those troops were speaking Czech, whatever, I probably said that wrong.
I think it's Jack.
And they're saying, we're not German, please don't shoot us in this fight, we don't want to hurt anyone. Oh, that's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, it's fine. My Neighbor Totoro. The thing is with this movie, nothing fucking happens in this movie.
Right. It's just
But
cute
it
shit
is-
happening with Totoro.
It is super cute. It's like mystical, magical woods, like in the woods. It's really sweet. It's overall a very sweet movie, but I cannot just sit down and watch Totoro. I have to be in a very specific mindset, kind of like with Ponyo.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely better than Ponyo.
Right. Do you know the tiger in Saving Private Ryan isn't a tiger, but a modified Russian T-34? No, I did not know that.
Oof.
I've seen Howl's Moving Castle and Princess Mononoke, but not My Neighbor Totoro. I've only seen Howl's Moving Castle out of what you just mentioned, so I'm not doing much better.
Well, to be fair, I grew up on these movies.
Yeah.
So it's like, literally a video choice back when we could rent movies.
Oh, dude, I rented
This is all I got.
I rented Spirited Away like 5 times. I love Spirited Away.
Yeah. I do want a Totoro tattoo because it is really, really cute. But I do... A lot of people are going to hate me for this. I do think it's slightly overhyped.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
But it is a very sweet and cute movie. It's like something that I would have on in the background while I'm doing something instead of sitting down to watch it. I tend to like a lot more of his more mature movies.
mm-hmm.
My favorite movie is Spirited Away.
Yeah, Spirited Away is great.
Spirited Away I love so much, I have Haku the dragon tattooed on my thigh. From up on my ass all the way down to my knee. So it's like literally my entire thigh.
Did you go to the movie rental place that's where the laundromat is now? Yep. That's where I went.
That's where I went, yeah.
They just throw a bunch of plates on and make it like a tiger. Yep, authentic tiger tanks are super rare. Most were destroyed or scrapped. Interesting. Sorry to interrupt the movie conversation.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be fucking insane and review every single one. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm not trying to be a crackhead.
Look at the colors. So, because, I'm sorry. I thought this was the end of it, because I wanted to go on intermission after we did this. But, so this puzzle is dumb. So, it's a Nintendo game, so it's 3 switches, so it's always 2, 3, 1. Because it's a Nintendo game, and it's always 2, 3, 1. And
That's
then you
so
hit the purple.
dumb.
It's also like that in every Zelda game, by the way. If there's 3 things, it's 2, 3, 1, always. Yeah, so you can tell about Ghibli movies, because it's gonna be a little bit before we finish up this section.
Okay.
I think T-34 is by far the easiest World War II era tank to find, seeing as how some African military still field them. 23 is number 1.
Oof. Spirited Away is one of my favorite movies. As a kid, I was like, oh, it's like kind of kooky and a little bit weird and a little bit creepy at times, but it's this sweet adventure.
And also Rose Quartz is in it.
Yes. Also, the voice actress of Rose Quartz and Meg from Hercules, Disney Hercules, is in it.
Hey, Shannon.
But as I got older and I watched this movie, that's amazing. Thank you.
Is that My Neighbor Todoroki? Is that the joke?
My Neighbor Todoroki.
I love that.
As I got older and I watched that movie, it kind of just hit a little different. I remember sitting down and watching that movie and like realizing everything that's happening. It's like,
Oh, this is fucked.
yeah, I'm like, oh, her
Yeah.
parents are pigs. Like, she sold her name, and when you do research about that movie and what it could possibly mean instead, it's figgity fucked up.
I would like to point out that apparently in some interview that I don't have on me, but apparently there's some interview out there where someone asked Miyazaki, is Spirited Away about a whorehouse? And he was horrified that people actually thought that, and he was like, no, fuck you, that's not even close to what this is.
That's not what I was referring to.
I know that, but I know a lot of people still think that, and apparently he was very upset that people actually thought that, from
Yeah.
what I understand.
Yeah, he was very upset about that conspiracy theory.
Michael's singing about cornbread again.
Cornbread, cornbread, cornbread.
Someday want to see the moss in person. It's such a beautiful tank. I mean, do they have it in like a museum or something, or is it like something they use?
I'm sure they would.
I mean, in manifestation of insanity, yes.
But even as an adult and as a kid, Spirited Away, my absolute favorite movie. I can quote it from heart entirely. Ocean Waves is alright.
I thought you say Ocean Man for some reason.
Ocean Waves is alright. Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen it. I remember it being okay.
Yeah.
Did I say The Wind Rises? Wind Rises is alright.
The one Maso's ever built is in the Kablinka Tank Museum in Russia. Some 2 projects still exist in the museum somewhere. Okay, gotcha. That's interesting.
I haven't seen the new Ghibli movie that came out this year or last year. It's called Earwig and the Witch, and it's CGI.
And that's disgusting.
And that's gross. So I haven't seen it.
Oh, you're too excited to see me here. Are you drunk? Jesus Christ, Michael.
Wow.
How you doing, Michael? Yes.
Yeah, so sorry I just went on a Ghibli tangent. I'm very passionate about Ghibli. I grew up with it, and it's just a piece of me.
It gives us something to do while fighting all these fucking rockets, alright? Like, it's fine. Am I fucked up? It's on my bucket list to tour Chernobyl. I mean, no, because it's like an actual, like, I don't want to say tourist spot now, but it's like, it's a thing that people do. Like, they tour those places.
Yeah, it's like
important
when we
to
went
learn history.
Yeah, we went to Pittsburgh. Where was it that we went?
What?
It was that battlefield in D.C.
I have no fucking clue.
It was, I think it was Pittsburgh.
Gettysburg?
Yes.
I was gonna say, it's not fucking Pittsburgh, Shannon. That is somewhere else.
No, we went to Gettysburg. And that was interesting.
I always want to see the B-29 Fifi and Doc someday. See, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about anymore.
Yo, my state.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to learn history. I mean, I think it's like, it depends on why you want to go. If you want to go to, like, learn and see all these things, and then that's one thing. But if you want to go to, like, point and laugh at people who are crying, thinking about their dead ancestors, then maybe you're a little fucked. Like...
I miss learning. Like, I used to really like learning in school.
I haven't learned in, like, a decade.
I miss learning in school, so I do appreciate there's, like, museums and shit, so I could just, like, go and visit.
Beautiful rolling fill, those goddamn traitors ate shit. Do not hit me with the no politics rule for that. Fair enough. You're not allowed to just say don't hit me with the rule, but I'll allow it once. Even darker than these, the 2 original still operational B-29 super fortresses. Oh shit, okay. I want to see a super fortress. That sounds badass. Golfing.
My great-great-grandma used to work at the Pentagon.
Yeah,
she used to work as a translator, and she can't tell anything that happened or anything, and she gave me an ominous warning. She's like, they know everything I'm saying, and I cannot reveal it, not even on my deathbed. And I was like, okay.
So we found the director. TNT Sleep Talk. But they're flying museums, no longer combat ready. You named a Pokemon Sriracha? Damn right we did.
God damn it.
I was gonna say, I think, yeah, Divine suggested that one, I think. Alright, so we got the card key so we can finish the radio tower, but first, we're gonna take intermission.
Yes.
Because we've already gone over by a few minutes, but I just wanted
Sorry.
to... It's cool, but first, before we do, you might be wondering, where does this tunnel open up on the outside?
Secret tunnel!
It's,
secret tunnel!
We get an amulet coin, first and foremost, but it's the basement of the...
I'm going to bed, Z. Alright, you have a good sleep, Bree.
Good night, Brie. It's the basement of the department store. You can get some items.
I'm too drunk. Okay.
It opened up to Raid Shadow Legends, yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends. We're not sponsored, but like...
No. Don't even make the joke because the answer is fucking no.
I do want to get sponsored by one thing eventually.
Yeah, but not them.
But not them. No offense.
I think the answer to mine was a B-29 tail gunner, kind of a miracle survived. Actually, that position was a death sentence. Jesus. I don't think my ancestors did anything, like, cool or heroic. I think we mostly just ate spaghetti.
My, ancestors actually died in the Salem witch trials.
Alright.
They were a part of that. Of the 20 people who died.
Only 20 people died in the witch trials?
Well, 20 people died in the Salem witch trials.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought like a ton of people died in the witch trials.
No, but there was this huge thing around the world with all these witches, but for Salem specifically.
If I see a Raid Shadow Legend sponsor here, I'm unfollowing. Dude, if I see a Raid Shadow Legend sponsor on here, I'm deleting the channel. Son of a fucking bitch!
Wow.
My grandfather was in the Air Force during the Korean War. He built radar and missile guidance systems for the U.S. Air Force. I'll try my best. No, I'm missing no. Oh god, no! Alright. Okay, you know what? Let's take intermission now. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Get snack, get water, get fucked.
Maybe not in that order.
Get fucked!